Well, hello, my friends, and welcome into a brand new start on the Kinlaig map. And yeah, brand new. Looking forward to this. This is the Scottish map we talked about. Pardon me. And like that. So yeah, excited to get going on this. Kind of see what unfolds. As I said in the preview, that I put out that this is going to be a different style of farming type of thing. It's a much smaller scale than the Western Hemisphere, with the big 10-acre fields and all that happy stuff and like that. But yeah, so as I say, welcome in and welcome to a brand new start. And speaking of starting, what do you say we get to getting here and like that and like that. Okay, now just unhook this right here. Maybe here. Or maybe we'll do it here. Yeah, you know what? Because I can. Yeah, it's my farm. I can park wherever I want now. Oh, so how are we doing, my friends? How are we doing? We're sliding into the new year now. What are we, the 5th? So yeah, getting kind of jiggy with it, getting back to the norm after all the festivities and the holidays and the overeating and overspending and, overconsumption. Yeah, and like that and like that. As for us here, we're doing good. We're fine, Mrs. Gildersleeve and I, not much changes here. And Lily, of course, is Lily. In fact, you just missed her. She was sitting here on my lap while I was preparing to record. But then once I started moving stuff around, she's like, no, okay, I'm out of here. I don't know what you're doing, but it doesn't involve me. I'm gone. Pardon me. Oh, pardon me. There we go. So yeah, like I say, we're going to get started here, get things racking and rolling and like that. It'll be interesting to see what is available to us. There is, a plethora of fields and stuff that we could buy eventually down the road, that's the whole point. We'll end up owning the whole map, right? Yeah. Now, bear with, I'm just going to get this guy out of here. I have crop damage on. So if I drive over the crops, it will cause damage. Oh, pardon me, just a second here, guys. Oh, I am so sorry about that. Man, it seems like every time I try to talk to you guys, my body decides, no, that's not cool. I think we're just going to have, gaseous extroverts here like that. Yeah. Anyway, I do have crop damage on, so if I do drive onto the crops proper, then it is going to cause damage and whatnot. Now, it's a small thing with the trailer. It's not too much and like that. But over a period of time, you could see where that would add up. If you've got to pull in, say, 4 or 5 times to unload the harvester, and you're driving over the crops every time, well, then at that point, yeah, you're going to start to lose a little bit. Is it a major thing? No, not really. But if you're counting grains, then yeah, it adds up over a period of time for sure. And at the end of a season, well, that's going to be a fair chunk, isn't it? But either way, and or we'll see how it goes. And like that, I just got to remember that the crop damage is on, and that if I do drive on them, that I will in fact be causing damage. Alrighty, first load in the silo. Here we go, man, getting things done. Now, bear with, just going to open up, pardon me, just going to open up the gates here so that I can get through. And of course, as on any farm, if you find the gate closed, close it behind you. If the gate's open, well, then leave it open. But I opened that, so now we got to close it because it was closed when we got to them. We wouldn't want the animals getting out, right? I think it's more force of habit than anything. It's just kind of a country thing, right? If you come upon a gate and it's open, you leave it. If you come upon a gate and it's closed and you got to go through, well, then you open it and then close it behind you, livestock-wise. Anyway, bear with. Just want to have a wee little butchers up here and see. Oh yeah, ready to go. All right, let's go get some. There we go, we got our mower there. Whoop. Hello, sheepos. Okay, let's grab this one here and we'll get her hooked up and like that. I just gotta get rid of this weight on the front. Okay, and we should put you down. There we go. And like that. Now, let's go get hooked up to the mower and the forager wagon. And what do you say we get some grass going? That way we can get our first load into the pasture for the cows, right? And whatnot, and the sheep. You know, we'll get the grass in there. Now, eventually, pardon me, with the sheep, of course, we'll turn the grass into hay and feed them, you know, that way. And with the cattle, we will we'll make up some TMR, you know, total mixed ration and whatnot. Now, we're going to need to, pardon me, get something together to make that, which you've seen me do it before with the fermentation silo. And that is, well, it's got a built-in dryer. So when you put the grass in, it'll dry it and turn it to hay for you. But also in there, it's got a mixer and whatnot. So depending on your recipe and whatnot, you put the products in and it will make a total mixed ration for you. Now, starting off, I'm going to use the recipe that does not include the mineral feed just now. Once we get rocking and rolling, we get some coin behind us, then yeah. But for the now, you know, we'll see. And you'll see what I mean once I go and I buy it like that and like that. But for the now, what do you say we speed this up just a hair? I just got to get my mower lowered and like that. And I'll catch up with you guys in a short, yeah? Okay, see you in a bit. There we go. Now, just going to nip over this way and drop some of this grass off for the moo-moos. And like that, get that rocking and rolling. We still got to figure out a water, pardon me, source for these guys. I think probably what I'll do is I'll put in a little tiny pond just on the right-hand side here. Nice and close. And then I can fill from that and transfer the water. Oh, I'm sorry. My lungs are giving me grief here. Just a second, guys. Ah, dagnabbit. Oh, lungs are a little heavy today. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, as I say, we'll get this backed up here. Bear with. There we go. And we'll drop this off here, and we'll get these guys topped off. And as I say, right where the mower on the front of the tractor is there, somewhere in that area there, I think I'll probably put in a little depression, make a bit of a water source. In there, and that way, you know, it'll save a bunch of messing around. But that's down the road, whatever. Anyway, let's head her up here, and oh gosh, my nuts. We'll head up here and deal with this grass, shall we? Or at least what's left of it, and like that, and like that, and like that. Okay, coming around the old tree here, the clubhouse bend. Oh, who keeps closing these freaking gates? Do they not understand I need access here? My word. Okay, let's get this up and we'll drop some of this off, yeah? Give us a place to store it for the now till we can, you know, get our silos going and like that. The ferment. Oh, jeez. Of course it doesn't take grass. No, why would it? No, of course not. Dagnabbit. Alright, well, let's get this dealt here. And, yes, see, this is me backing onto the crop down. Now, you see how it's... Yeah. You can see I'm taking away a bit of the crop there now. Not too much, because it's just the tip of the trailer. But, I mean, you know... Either way, it's going to add up if we keep doing it. But, yeah, like I say, it's a small thing, right? Anyway, we'll get this over here. Hello, sheepies. Okay, bear with here. We're just going to have to move some vehicles around. Who left that there? Jeez, do they not understand? I mean, I need access. These guys. Ah. Okay, yeah, we'll just pull through here, turn around, and like that, and like that. We'll get the the rest dumped into the silo. Shame we can't put the grass in there, but that's all right. It just gives us incentive to get the fermentation silo and get that rocking and rolling here. And like that, and like that. But in the meantime, what do you say we deal with this stuff here? Yeah. So, like I say, exciting to, or excited rather, to get going on this one. I'm quite curious about the aquaculture, you know, putting in the salmon and the big, well, the fishery industry type of thing and whatnot. Something we got to look into. I mean, it's early days yet. There's no way I'm ready to do stuff like that. Also, on here, we can build. There's a ruin up on top of the, up in the high country there and whatnot, up on the map. There's a ruin of an old castle. And apparently we can rebuild it. Now that's going to involve getting a hold of, like, you know, the quarry. Oh, nice driving. First day with the new tractor there, Nigel. Yeah. Yeah, we can rebuild the castle. Now we're going to need a quarry and we're going to need the stonemason. And then that will, you know, pardon me, the quarry will give us the rock. The stonemason will, you know, give us the building blocks for the castle per se in the form of, you know, slate shingles and big, well, like I say, big building blocks, right? You know, castle stone, if you will. So looking forward to doing that. Looking forward to trying out the fishing side of things. Kind of want to buy that barge as soon as we can. It's, you know, boys and their toys, right? Hey, you know, it's a tool, man. It's a toy. But yeah, we'll get that big barge going. So that's going to be exciting stuff, I hope. You know, I don't know much about it right now, so there is that. I'm just going to drop this mower off here. Or not the mower, sorry. I'm going to drop off the forager wagon because I am going to set a worker to cut the rest of this grass. Now, the problem being is if I have the forager wagon on there, the worker will operate the mower, but they don't operate the forager wagon for some reason. You can't get them to do both. I have tried in the past on various maps, and you can even set it up and drop the drop the pickups and turn on the forager wagon, and then hand it over to the NPC. Forager wagon gets shut off, mower gets turned on, and away they go. So I figure, what the heck, we'll just leave him do his thing and let him cut that, and we'll come back after and pick it up, on our own type of thing. But this way, they can be cutting the grass, pardon me, at speed, because it'll be a lot slower with the forager wagon on the back, of course. And yeah, we're going to get rocking over here. Oh, okay, we got a bit of a jog in front of us here. Just bear with, and I'll catch up with you when we get there. Here we go. There we are, and we have arrived. I can see we're going to get our steps in, our daily steps. What is it, 10,000 steps a day? You got it. I can see us doing that. No problem on this map. All kinds of running around to be done. Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? All right, let's get back down to that field and get this rocking and rolling and move on to our next little project here. Oh, gosh darn these damn lungs. Okay, in we go. Now, where are you to? Let's see. Oh, there you are. Now, bear with. I'm just going to nip over here and see how full we actually are. And how far we got to go. We just about got this tied up, almost. And then you can see there's a field off to our left, top left corner of the screen. There. You saw a field just go out of focus there. So that'll be our next one. I think that's wheat, if I'm not mistaken. So we got our barley here, and we got wheat across the way. And then we got that third field that hasn't had anything put in it yet. It's still just sitting. So we got to figure out something for that. Okay, let's get another load on and see if we can't drive along with them and just finish off this little row here. There we go. Now we'll marry up with them up here. Ta-da! Almost like we knew what we were doing. Yeah, right. Okay. There we are. Let's go get rid of that, and that'll be the barley said and done. And like that, and like that. There we go. I kind of like this little tipper trailer. Come with the property. If it was me buying stuff, I would have just gone lizard all the way, right? But, yeah, nothing wrong with this. Little bit of all right, don't you know? And yes, I know I didn't close the gate. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave them. Oh, wrong turn, Corrigan. Clearly we don't know our own farmyard yet. Okay, now can we step through here without hitting anything? There we go. That's the turn we wanted. I'm not very good, but man, am I slow. We'll get there. It's all good. Now, we just got to get over to that other field. I'm not sure where the gate is, if it's down here on this end or if it's up the far end, but time will tell. Don't you know, don't you know? Okay, so it's up here is where it is. Right close to home. All we had to do was just nip across the street and the driveway was right there. Okay, let's get our pipe in and see if we can fit this girl through the gate. That's the one thing about this farm so far. The gates are nice and wide, big double gates. I'm liking that. I have been on maps where the gates are just single and you can't get the header through. You got to put it on the trailer, draw it through, take it off the trailer, put it on. Kind of like real life. Kind of like you'd have to do if you didn't have the magic of a video. Okay, sure, dump a little bit of straw right there. That's okay. We'll get that picked up. No worries. And that's another thing too, which is nice, is this thing's doing the swath dropping, so that'll give us lots of straw to put in the fermentation tanks to add with the grass and whatnot to make our TMR and what have you. Okay, so we'll leave him, her, they, it, whoever, and they can do that while we are doing this. Now, just have a look for traffic, because, we have traffic on this map. Oh, pardon. Bear with you. Just having a wee little look-see. Alrighty. Now, what the heck is our next move here? Let's see. Oh, Okay, and down here. And bear with, I'm just looking for the fermenting silo. It's on here. Factories. I'm pretty sure it's under factories. Where in the heck is we? There we go. Fermenting silo. Oh, our first chunk of change going out of our pocket here, $30,000. Now, where to put these? You don't realize how big they are until you go to set them next to a field or whatnot, and you realize there's not a lot of room. Okay, that's not going to work there. Yeah, I was hoping to put these up here just because it's nice and close and what have you, but it does not seem like that is in our plans. Yeah, there's nowhere up here, I don't think, to be honest. Not without taking away from the field. And, well, the field's small enough to begin with, right? So we'll just have to find a different spot. Someplace over by the the outbuildings and whatnot. Oh, and here, nope. If you look at the grate, the grill on the front, what I want to do is get that so it's not, see how it's sticking way up above the ground there? Oh, hold on, we're onto something here. Okay, that's looking no so bad. If I can, yeah, you see we're above there, but if we come forward, there, right in around there, that should be fairly level, I'm thinking, and it's kind of out of the way. I mean, this is kind of a storage shed that's sitting there anyway, so yeah. Oh, pardon me. So there we go. We got the fermenting silo in. There goes $30,000, but we'll make that back quick enough. No worries, right? That's something we can do too. That car, I don't see that as a necessity. I mean, I can sell that off, and I'm not sure what it's worth, but it should net us a few thousand. Maybe 20,000 or something like that. Who knows? Maybe a little bit more. As I say, I'm not sure what they're worth. But at this point in the game, we'll take whatever we can get. Oh, and it might be worth it to invest in a windrow too, and whatnot. Like I say, when I'm cutting the grass myself, I can have the forager wagon on the back, and we can pick it up as we're cutting it, type of thing, right? But unfortunately, the NPC will not do that. So best laid plans of and all that happiness. Don't you know? Boo boo doo 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 doo. So you guys, have you had a chance to check out the Saturday matinee thingy that I'm doing? Just little coffee videos, little 15-20 minute video type of thing. But I'm doing L.A. Noir, and of course it's Los Angeles. And it's in the 40s, just after the Second World War. So we're talking pinstripe suits, fedoras, and, Tommy guns, and like that, and like that, and like that. it's kind of neat. A lot of nostalgia. It's cool. You see the old cars and, like I say, the old style fashions and the way they talk. With the dames and the brats and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, kind of neat. So yeah, you get yourself a chance and whatnot on Saturdays. I do a Saturday matinee, and right now, like I say, it's the LA Noir, just to give us something, besides the farm simulator type of thing, because just kind of change it up a wee little bit like that. But yeah, okay. Now let's just kind of speed this along a little bit here, and we'll get this all kind of picked up and like that and like that. Yeah. Oh, pardon, pardon, pardon. Ooh, that bump there. That's foreshadowing. We got to watch that. I could see where a guy could come across that and end up tipping over or whatever if you're not careful. But okay, so here we go with the silo. And we will put our grass and our straw and whatnot in here. And here's your recipes and what have you. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. You've seen me do it before. But yeah, we'll just turn on what we need. We'll get the grass dried for hay. So we'll turn that one on, and we'll turn the grass silage on, and we will set it up for the total mixed rations and like that. Now you can see the recipes there and see how they change. Now there's 3 different ones. What I want is the hay and the silage, I believe, is what we will use for right now. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I think we'll do that. And as I say, down the road, we'll change it up to where we're adding in the pardon me, the mineral feed, and that'll bump it up to our values. And that, of course, is pardon me, going to transfer into healthier cows, and so more meat on the hoof, if you will. But yeah, we'll just kind of, like I say, just toying around in here, bear with. So we got that one turned on. Do 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 do. Oh, cup bait or fish, Nigel. Which one are you gonna do here, mate? There we go. We'll activate that one. Yeah. Okay, doodles. Alrighty, so yeah, moving on. What else? What else? What else? Well, it's going to be field work for right now. We got to get this all prepped and whatnot, like that. Get that rocking and rolling, and eventually we'll branch out into other things. But further now, it's going to be the grindy, right? So bear with. We'll just get this grass in here, and that very soon will become feed for my cow. Do 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 do. Can you feel your life slipping away? Yeah. I do like this little farm setup, though. Gotta say, it's kind of neat. It's going to be different. Like I say, it's going to take me a while to kind of get used to the layout, if you will, and all that. And getting into town proper and finding out all what's going on there, because there's a ton of stuff like in the map tour that we did, at the beginning there. You can see there's all kinds of little shops that we can interact with and whatnot. So yeah, kind of looking forward to that. That's for darn sure. Okay, now we'll get up here. Little wash, rinse, and repeat on all that happy stuff. Just gonna drop that off, go pick up this trailer, because we got to get over to the wheat field and start over in there. Then we got to get all this straw picked up, like that. That's gonna take a wee little bit of time, don't you know? It's all time consuming at this point, isn't it? And we'll have to get that picked up as well. Can't be leaving that there. He's oogly. You ugly fierce man, you've given me the aggro. That's okay. Everything going to be alright, me. Everything going to be alright. Okay, now nip down here. Don't know why I'm driving down the side like. It's not like I'm driving through the crops. Oh, pardon. All right, I'll just speed this up a quick here while we fill the bin. Ta-da! There we go. Like that and like that. Okay, so he's busy doing that. No sense us dumping the bin yet. It's only half full. So we will continuing on up here and get our grass loaded in. Just going to drop that mower off. Yeah, we're just going to drop the mower off any second now. Now, I just had to lift it up so I could fold it. I can't fold it when it's in the down position. So there we go. Now we'll get you hooked up here. And we're going to eventually, too, we're going to need a larger foraging wagon. So we don't have to, keep dumping every few minutes type of thing. But we'll get there. Baby steps, man. It's all money right now, and I don't have a lot of it to throw around. I mean, can I go to the bank and get a loan? Certainly, but we'll see how that pans out. But anyway, I'm going to speed this up a hair, guys, just so it's not quite like watching paint dry. And I'll be right back, yeah? Okay, see you in a short. And there we go. Now, take our first look. Get out of the hedgerow, you silly boy. Now, head her up here. Go top this off and, oh, she's having a bit of a time pulling that up that hill, eh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to get some bigger tractors and whatnot down the road as well. You know, I mean, these are great, but they are a little light for our purposes. So, yeah. Do 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 do. See, this is the problem. Like, I just with the crop damage and whatnot, you know, we got to back in and do it. And, I mean, I could do the right thing like I did it in the first one and back the harvester up to this, but yeah, to heck with it, mate. It's a small thing, you know. At least that's what the wife keeps telling me. Okay, there we go. Wash, rinse, repeat. Get that in there. But yeah, speaking of that, I think as you can tell by the music, we're going to wind this one down a bit. It's a little longer than what I had anticipated, but early days on the farm, so lots to kind of get jiggy with and what have you. You know, you can't cut too much out, otherwise it becomes this disjointed thing of little short clips, you know. Hey, watch me do this. Hey, watch me do that. Hey, watch me do this again. Hey, you know we're here, you know. And it becomes all disjointed. I'd like it to flow, you know, a long kind of even flow, so you don't miss out. I mean, some of it, yeah, you know, it's farming. So as I've said before, it's kind of like watching paint dry, but it's what we're doing, you know. And I believe that's why you came here, was to see farming. Don't you know? Don't you know? But anyway, my friends, yeah, I'm going to continue on grinding this out and whatnot, so we'll get that all caught up off camera and stuff. I'm not going to bore you too much with that type of thing. It is kind of grindy, as I say, I know, you know, but it is what it is, and we do the best we can with what we got, yeah? But in the meantime, and in between time, my friends, as always, love and light, hey? Brightest blessings, you guys. And, yeah, be good to each other, you know? We got a lot of hard times going on in the world right now. It's just crazy. It seems like most of the world is at war. People are messing over other people, so just try and keep a positive spin on what you can control, which is, you know, your life. So do us a favor. When you're done here, go tell somebody you love them, eh? Yeah. Now go be the rock stars you already are. I'll see you in the funny papers. Bye for now.